this demonstration will show how to take this texture and put it into a format that is a seamless repeat that can be used for surface and pattern design. So the first thing I want to do is I want this texture to be a specific size. I'm working on, my modules are 6 inches, which is just a personal choice. There's nothing magic about 6 inches. It just works for me. And I want multiples of 6 inches. So I want it to be 18 inches wide by 12 inches tall. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn this on its side so it's the right proportion, right orientation. So image rotation, 90 degrees clockwise. Then I want to take this image and I want to trim it to the right size. So image, canvas size, and I want it to be in inches. I want it to be 18 inches wide by 12 inches tall. And say OK, and proceed. Now that I've got that done, I've got a texture, but it's not a repeating seamless texture, and that's what I want to create. So now I'm going to go to Filter, Other, Offset, and I want to offset. If usually the default will be like this, and so it's not offset. So you just want to horizontally offset it a little bit, and what happens is every time pixels fall off this edge, they come on this edge, and I want to do the same thing vertically. And do that until you can see vertical lines top and bottom. So that shows so it's not seamless, it doesn't line up. But that will work for what we're doing. So we'll say OK. Then the next thing is take the selection tool, the marquee tool, and click and drag around the vertical line, and hold Shift and click and drag around the horizontal line. And give yourself a little bit of space. Don't be too stingy here, but don't back off too much. So see, it's about 1 inch on each side. And then go to Edit, Fill, and there in Fill there's a pop-up menu, and there's one that says Content Aware, and say OK. And then that will fill that area right there. It samples everything that's not selected and takes pieces of it and puts it inside. And so now I can deselect. Command or Control D will deselect. And so now I'll do that. I'll do the offset again. Filter, Other, Offset. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for places where there are hard, straight edges, and or extra dark areas. If there's like something dark or something that's standing out, I want to get rid of that. And I don't see any right here, and so that seemed to work. If there are areas you want to get rid of, for example, here's a repeat right here that's kind of an obvious repeat. I can select this area and do Edit, Fill, Content Aware, OK, and then it will get rid of that. And so that's the way that you do that. So now this is a repeating seamless texture.